You know what makes a woman truly unforgettable? It's not the expensive designer label, or the latest trend everyone's chasing. It's that one piece sitting in your closet right now that you've probably been wearing all wrong. Stay with me because what I'm about to show you will completely change how you see that blazer of yours, and trust me, you'll wonder why no one told you this sooner. Hello gorgeous. Welcome back to Ageless Glow, where we prove that elegance has no expiration date. If you're new here, I'm so glad you found us. This is your corner of the internet where we talk about looking absolutely stunning without emptying your wallet. And to my returning beauties, thank you for being here again. You know we always keep it real, practical, and most importantly, we make sure you walk away feeling like the absolute queen you are. Now before we dive in, do me a quick favor. If you love discovering style secrets that actually work for real women with real lives, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And here's the thing, turn on that notification bell because I post fresh content every week, and you don't want to miss what's coming next. Trust me on this one. Alright, let's get into it. So today we're talking about the blazer. Now I know what you might be thinking. A blazer? Really? But here's what most people get wrong. They think a blazer is just that stiff corporate thing you throw on for serious occasions. But what if I told you that this single piece can make you look like you just stepped out of a Parisian cafe? Or like you're running a creative empire, or even like you're about to have the most sophisticated brunch of your life. The secret isn't in buying more clothes, it's in knowing exactly how to work with what you already have. And that's exactly what separates women who always look effortlessly put together from everyone else. Style number 1. Let's start with something I call the Effortless Sunday look. Picture this, your favorite pair of well-fitted jeans, a simple white tee or a soft cotton top, and then you throw that blazer over it. But here's the twist that changes everything. Don't button it up. Let it hang open and relaxed. Roll up the sleeves just below your elbow, not too high, not too low, just where it feels natural. Now this is where the magic happens. Instead of wearing it straight and rigid like you're headed to a board meeting, let one side drape slightly off your shoulder. Not completely off, just enough to create this beautiful relaxed silhouette that says, I woke up like this, and yes, I always look this good. Pair this with some white sneakers or those comfortable loafers you love. Add a simple crossbody bag, maybe a delicate gold necklace, and suddenly you've got this incredibly chic look that works for coffee with friends, running errands, or even a casual lunch date. The beauty of this style is that it takes something casual and elevates it just enough to make you feel put together without trying too hard. And you know what? That's exactly the kind of energy we want to carry at any age. Here's a little bonus tip for this look. If you want to add even more dimension, try choosing a blazer in a color that contrasts with your jeans. A camel blazer over dark denim, or a navy blazer with light wash jeans creates this beautiful visual interest. And if it's a bit chilly, layer a thin scarf loosely around your neck. Nothing too bulky, just something that adds texture and warmth. This look is all about appearing like you didn't try at all, even though you know exactly what you're doing. Style number 2. Now let's talk about what I like to call the timeless monochrome. This is for those days when you want to feel powerful but still approachable, elegant but not overdone. Here's what you do. Choose one color family and stick with it from head to toe. Let's say you pick cream or beige. You wear cream trousers, a cream top underneath, and a cream or tan blazer over it. Or maybe you go with all black or even soft gray. The key here is staying within the same color story, but playing with different textures and shades. What makes this look absolutely stunning is how it creates this long, unbroken line that naturally elongates your silhouette. It's slimming, it's sophisticated, and it has this quiet confidence that turns heads without screaming for attention. But here's the insider tip that takes this from nice to absolutely magnificent. Add one piece in a contrasting color as your accent. Maybe it's a bold red lip, or a caramel leather belt, or a statement shoe in deep burgundy. That single pop of color becomes the focal point, and it draws the eye exactly where you want it. Finish with some simple gold or silver jewelry. Keep your hair sleek or softly styled, and you've created a look that photographs beautifully and feels even better to wear. Now let me tell you why this works so well for us. As we mature, our skin tone changes and monochromatic dressing actually becomes more flattering, because it doesn't compete with our natural coloring. It creates harmony. And when you add that one accent color, it brings life and vibrancy to your face in the most beautiful way. I've seen women try this once and never go back because they finally understand what it means to look truly polished without the effort. Quick pause. If you're loving these ideas and you can already imagine yourself trying them out, show me some love by hitting that like button. It really helps this video reach more women who need these tips. And I'd love to hear from you. Which style are you most excited to try? Drop a comment below and let me know. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? We've got so much more coming your way. Style number 3. Alright, let's move into something a little more unexpected. I call this the belted transformation. This is going to sound almost too simple, but stay with me because the results are remarkable. Take your blazer, any blazer you own, and instead of wearing it the traditional way, treat it like a dress. Yes, you heard that right. Wear it over a fitted turtleneck or a sleek bodysuit. Pair it with tights or slim pants in a matching color. And then here's the game changer. Cinch it at the waist with a beautiful belt. Now, not just any belt. Look for something with a bit of structure, maybe a wide leather belt or one with an interesting buckle. The belt creates this instant definition at your natural waist, which gives you this incredibly flattering hourglass shape. It transforms the blazer from something boxy into something that celebrates your figure. What I love about this look is how it works for both day and evening. During the day, pair it with ankle boots and a tote bag. Keep your makeup fresh and natural. But when evening comes, swap those boots for heels, add some statement earrings, maybe a bold lip, and suddenly you're ready for dinner, a gallery opening, or a night at the theater. One outfit, two completely different vibes, and you didn't have to buy a single new thing. That's the kind of smart styling we're all about here. Let me share something personal. I discovered this technique completely by accident one morning when I was running late, and just grabbed whatever was closest. I threw on a blazer, cinched it with a belt I had lying around, and when I looked in the mirror I actually stopped. It was that moment of realizing that sometimes the best style discoveries come from just experimenting and being willing to try something different. So I encourage you, don't be afraid to play around. Your closet has more potential than you think. Style number 4. Now this next one is what I call soft layers with edge. It's perfect for those in-between weather days, and it creates this beautiful depth that makes your outfit look thoughtfully put together. Start with a soft, flowing midi dress or skirt. Think something with movement, maybe in a floral print or a solid jewel tone. Something feminine and fluid. Then layer your structured blazer over it. The contrast between the soft, romantic dress and the sharp, tailored blazer creates this stunning visual balance. But here's where most people stop, and that's a mistake. To really make this work, you need to think about proportions. If your dress is loose and flowing, make sure your blazer is more fitted. If your skirt hits mid-calf, let your blazer hit at the hip or just below. These proportions keep everything balanced so you don't get lost in fabric. Add a pair of kitten heels or block heel sandals, something that's comfortable but still elongates your leg line. Keep your accessories minimal, maybe a simple watch and small earrings. The whole look should feel like poetry in motion, soft and strong at the same time. It's feminine without being frilly, structured without being rigid. And honestly, this is the kind of look that makes people stop and ask, "Where did you get that outfit?" And you get to smile and tell them it's just a blazer and a dress you already owned. This styling approach is especially beautiful during spring and fall when you need that extra layer, but don't want to hide your gorgeous dress under a cardigan. The blazer adds sophistication while still letting the dress be the star. And if you choose a blazer in a complementary color, let's say a blush pink blazer over a cream floral dress, or a navy blazer over a burgundy skirt, you create this cohesive look that feels intentional and curated. It's the kind of outfit that makes you feel special, like you're celebrating something, even if it's just an ordinary Tuesday. Style number 5. And now for the final way. This one's my personal favorite because it's so versatile and unexpected. I call it the evening reimagined. Most people think evening wear means sequins and silk and lots of fuss. But what if I told you that your blazer could be your most elegant evening piece? Here's how. Wear your blazer over a beautiful camisole or a silk tank top, something with a bit of sheen or lace detail. Pair it with tailored trousers in a luxe fabric like satin or velvet, or go with a sleek pencil skirt. Now leave the blazer unbuttoned and let that beautiful top peek through. The key is choosing a camisole that has some special detail. Maybe it's lace trimmed, maybe it has a cowl neck, maybe it's in a rich jewel tone like emerald or sapphire. That detail becomes the subtle glamour that elevates the whole look. Add your most elegant shoes, the ones that make you feel like royalty. Stack a few delicate bracelets, or wear a statement ring. Pull your hair back into a low chignon or let it fall in soft waves. The beauty of this look is in its restraint. You're not trying to compete with everyone else in the room. You're simply showing up as the most refined, elegant version of yourself. And that, my dear, is what true style is all about. I want to emphasize something important here. Evening elegance doesn't mean uncomfortable. It doesn't mean squeezing into something that doesn't fit or wearing shoes that hurt your feet. When you style a blazer this way, you're working with structure and tailoring that already fits you well. You're comfortable, you can breathe, you can actually enjoy your evening instead of counting down the minutes until you can go home and change. That's real elegance. Looking beautiful while feeling like yourself. And here's one more insider secret for this evening look. The lighting at evening events is usually softer and more flattering, which means fabrics with a bit of sheen really come alive. That silk camisole will catch the light beautifully. If your blazer has any satin lapels or subtle details, they'll shimmer just enough to add dimension without looking overdone. This is how you create that expensive, luxurious look without actually spending a fortune. So there you have it, 5 completely different ways to style one blazer. From casual Sunday mornings to sophisticated evening events, this single piece can carry you through so many moments in your life. And the best part? You probably already own everything you need to create these looks. Remember, looking elegant and youthful isn't about chasing trends or spending money you don't have. It's about understanding your personal style, knowing what works for your body and your life, and having the confidence to wear it with joy. It's about seeing the potential in what you already own, and being creative enough to make it work in new ways. I want you to walk away from this video feeling empowered, feeling like you can open your closet tomorrow morning and create something beautiful without stress or frustration. Because you absolutely can. Style isn't reserved for a certain age or a certain size or a certain budget. It's for anyone willing to experiment, to try something new, and to trust that they deserve to feel amazing. Before you go, I'd love to know which of these 5 styles resonated with you the most. Are you going to try the Effortless Sunday? The timeless monochrome? The belted transformation? Drop a comment and let's chat about it. I read every single one and I love hearing from you. And if you found this helpful, please share it with a friend who could use some blazer inspiration. We're building a community here of women who lift each other up, and I'd love for you to be part of that. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, because we're just getting started. Next week, I've got something special planned that you're absolutely going to love. We're diving into accessories and how to use them to completely transform your outfits. You won't want to miss it. Until then, remember that you are beautiful, you are worthy, and you deserve to feel amazing every single day. Age is just a number, but style, confidence, and grace, those are eternal. I'll see you in the next video. Stay glowing.